All right, we're on the test server. We're going to go over the 2 new characters that are coming to the game. We're getting, Jean Grey and Hercules. And I just want to say what it is. The way that I see this team is that this is really a Spotlight Raid team. So it's a total of 8 reworks and 2 new characters. The Spotlight Raid team is the 2 new characters, which is Hercules, Jean Grey, and then Falcon, Beast, and Storm. So those are the characters to focus on. Now, they are also an individual Crucible team and an individual War team, which we see here, which we're going to test. Now, this team is okay. It does some things well. Mainly the thing that it does well is kind of has the anti-speed bar mechanic. Enemies cannot feel speed bar. The cells are allies, so like in Alliance War, Scarlet Witch has that when she is above 50%. So that's going to be like an anti-Super Skrull, anti-Apocalypse. They also do some interesting things and can do very well against teams that do not have Safeguard, because Hercules has this mechanic where basically he clears all positive effects and charges, and this works on all the characters on the team. But most of the good teams nowadays have Safeguard, so that's not going to be a thing. Now, they get rolled by a lot of teams, so I don't want to oversell this team. The way that I view this team is that it is simply a Spotlight Raid team, which is going to be out tomorrow, by the way. When it comes out tomorrow, you're going to get Jean Grey offers come out tomorrow. And so this is a Spotlight Raid team. Focus on Falcon, Beast, and Storm, and maybe the community outside of the limited tested right now will find a good use for the team. Now, I do like some things about this team right here. They can rewind right here, and they don't have a pre-taunting tank from the gate. Hercules taunts a little bit, and then we've got like right here is like the R2-D2. Everybody goes stealth, but her, which is fine. Also, this is kind of weird right here. This has got a stun right here. It says attack the enemy with the most speed bar. So, that's going to be Oath or Agatha? Kind of hard to tell, right? Well, we got the stun right there on Oath. Now, if the team can get to Falcon special, we want to extend the ability block. It's pretty amazing, right? Because we do that. The whole team gets 100,000% turn meter. This does a ton of damage. So, like, if you can get this far in the match, it's looking good. Right, it looks good. I mean, look at that. The Mephisto's almost dead. I mean, the whole team is falling apart, right? And then look how close Mephisto is to being dead. I'm gonna focus on Agatha because if Agatha takes a turn, we're gonna have a problem, right? Let's see here. You just got to keep focusing on Agatha. Okay, we got through Agatha, and then this is gonna be AOE, and they all have Safeguard. If someone didn't have Safeguard, there's so many cool things you can do, but we're just going to go there. Mephisto's gone. But there's some weaknesses on the team. The other thing, too, I want to point out is that the team that I'm playing right now is all 7 reds, 7 yellows, and Hercules is a 5/5, which is good. You can see he dies there pretty quickly. I think veteran players will have better stats on their reworked characters. Probably a lot of people have acquired diamonds on them and so on. So I gotta tell you, the team is pretty amazing if there's no Safeguard, right? But we already lost Hercules, so now that particular mechanic where that strips away all the positive effects, the charges, the revives, and all that, and we're probably gonna lose right here. So I do want to highlight where I think they are good. And they're not good in a lot of places. And again, I don't want to oversell this team. They're going to lose. Or let's just say they're going to lose. I don't want to oversell this team because I think it really is just intended to be a Spotlight Raid team that, if you're willing to upgrade all 8 reworks, then you're going to get some mediocre, mid-tier results, right? In other game modes. So I want to go up against Super Skrull because this team does very well against Super Skrull, and Super Skrull is a character that is very much dependent on there's Super Skrull, but I want to go up against a better Super Skrull. Super Skrull is dependent on turn meter, right? And this team like has an anti-turn meter mechanic, so it can do very well. So this is Orcus Super Skrull, right? And it does okay. You know, Super Skrull is gonna be greatly neutered by this particular part of Hercules passive. This is also similar to what Scarlet Witch does, Zombie Scarlet Witch. But this team just does not do well against Safeguard. It just doesn't. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, this will flip this. And that has to do with the passive right here. And that's a lot to read. It's a text right here. But basically, where whatever character takes an action, perform the following before they attack the target. Clear all charge, copy and clear all positive effects, including stealth, copy and clear, revive once. So it's going to get rid of this, right? It's gone, which is amazing. But everybody's got Safeguard, right? That's the problem, is everybody's got Safeguard. Is what I'm finding, is everybody runs Safeguard. All right, so I want to ability block Super Skrull. There you go. Everybody has Safeguard. I mean, I went up against so many teams. So many teams have Safeguard, but this is actually pretty good against teams that are not. See, like right here, I want to target one of these guys to get rid of the immunity. Let's do that. I don't know where this stun's gonna go. Oh, I should have targeted Scientist Supreme. So if I go over here, it'll clear that. There you go. Okay, so who you target, and none of them have positive effects. So just one of them. I'm gonna do, I mean, he's got offense up. So normally I would do this special, because this is tied to how many positive effects are on the team. How many characters have positive effects? So if there's like 5, then that's amazing. Right now, only Super Skrull, but look at that. Nice. Not trash. Not trash. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I'm going to just, you know, so we got through it, right? It's fine. It's fine. And as long as there's 5 people alive, this is pretty good right here. Clear charge, all this stuff right here. So this team does have value. It's just, it's not good everywhere. Let's go up against Alpha Flight. This is a match that I thought was pretty interesting. Also, the thing is, the team spawns in pretty well, and like North Star is not very effective, because they can take that. You know, we're spawning in with Safeguard and immunity, right? So North Star is kind of one of the main things that makes this team so strong, is North Star coming in here. Now, this is a team that has Safeguard, so we can't really take advantage of the passive on Hercules. But if we can get to Falcon Special, we're gonna have a good time. Because if there's 5 people on the board, Falcon will special and go back to back, right? We're gonna do this because this also gives barrier, and I think we could use the barrier. Okay. All right, we got dodges, we got a stun. There you go, there's stun. That was great, right? And let's just extend that a little bit. All right, special, right? This is amazing. You'll see that it says 1,000 on the whole team. It's basically 100% turn meter. As long as there's 5 over there, it's like everybody's getting a bonus turn, right? So you just go, look at that, 1,000. That's amazing. So Falcon goes back to back, and that's dependent on there being 5 people on the other side with a positive effect. And then this just does so much damage. I believe the team is almost dead right here, or pretty close. We're gonna be pretty close to dead. Yeah, look at that. We got a revive from Wolverine. Yeah, right? So this team does do stuff. But a block? All right, well, all right. All right, well, I want to go up against Annihilators. He's never gonna die. Let's go up against like a full Annihilator team and see how that goes. Annihilators have got some things that make the matchup tricky. They have Safeguard. This team pretty much rolls any team that doesn't have safeguard, rolls any team that's dependent on bonus turn meter like Super Skrull. And then if they have a lot of positive effects and you actually make it to Falcon's special and then Falcon's ultimate, it's pretty impressive. But the way that I'm going to approach this team for myself is that this is a spotlight raid team, and not this, but this is obviously the war team, but I'm talking about Hercules, Jean Grey, Falcon, Storm, and Beast are going to be the spotlight raid team, right? All right. Let's do that. We got a stun out there. Yeah. So we got a stun on Thanos. We'll just do that. Oh, back at us. Okay. And then look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be basically effectively 100% turn meter. And Falcon could go again. Now he doesn't have offense up, but we still should be pinging away at them. That looks good, right? This is going to hit the whole board. You know, this is AoE right here. Yeah, we just rolled Annihilators. They definitely do roll over like Spider Society for sure. Some of the teams, not so much. Struggle against Astral, struggle against Out of Time, rolled over Nowhere. This one here was a little bit interesting to me. Let's go over, look at this. Like, this match right here was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, which was interesting to me. And Kahori is still going to take a bunch of turns. We're just going to sit this out, right? All right, hang out there. So now they have Safeguard, which this team does not like Safeguard. Oof. Okay, then. Let's see. This will put... see, this is so frustrating. You don't know where the stun's going to go. I have no idea where the stun's going to go. I mean, I don't know who's got the highest turn meter. Is there a way of... maybe, I'm sure you're typing in the chat. I don't think there's a way of knowing who has the turn meter unless you play the match a bunch. I'm just going to hit it, but I think it's... well, let's see where it goes. Yeah, it went into Kahori, so that was not great, right? Not great. Let's do health redistribution and heal up because we got some problems there. That'll hit. Get defense down. This will put ability block on Wasp. There we go, which I do like. And then we're going to do this. This will be massive amounts of turn meter, right? Massive amounts of turn meter. And then we go boom. I like that. Now we no longer have a taunt on Ms. Marvel Classic. Now, you can't see it here. Oh, we're back on the taunt. Okay, never mind. All right, when we lost Falcon. See, we got to get through this taunt. I don't think we're going to get through it, though. All right, this is big AoE. Pretty much, it feels like this team just runs out of steam, and then like we're gonna get counterattack now. They are a post Ares team, so they do have high stats, which is good. But yeah, this is just getting ruined. And I'm gonna in the video going up against Astral, same thing. They just don't hang. So it's I don't know. I don't want people to like get like overhyped over this team. For me, I'm going to be approaching this team as, you know, Falcon, Jean Grey, Hercules, Storm, and Beast are going to be the Spotlight Raid team, right? And I'm just going to take it from there. And maybe you know, after the whole community tests it, this team will be a good counter against X team, and where that's going to be the most efficient. I also think that this team will force people to take Super Skrull off of defense and start using Super Skrull on offense. I think that's going to be a thing because let's see what I want to do here. Let's see, this is one random adjacent. Okay, let's target Doctor Strange and Moondragon. I do think this is, let's see who this stuns. Well, I guess that's cool. Let's extend that. As long as we can get through. All right, let's see. 1, 2. Only 2. Do I take the big boy damage now? That may have been a mistake because now they have what? Yeah, that may have been a mistake. All right, well, see, they don't have safeguard now, so we should be able to get through a lot of this stuff. Oof, we lost Falcon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this is the right team for this. So, if you're a veteran player and have all these characters, the 8 reworks all built up, and you want to participate in the Spotlight raids, you know, you're going to get 3 teams out of 2 new characters. But I think this is going to be pretty T4 heavy, and newer players who, you know, don't have the luxury of a lot of T4s or have not put T4s. This is going to be a tough sell outside of the Spotlight team raid team. And so that's going to be my suggestion, is just to focus on the Spotlight. Unless you have an abundance of T4s and all of the, you know, the complete 8 up and ready to go. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll try to figure out how to make a video about Jean Grey and Crucible. I don't really have a good way of testing Crucible here on the test server. Anyways, bye for now.